So today I want to look back on 2018 and look at the top apps that there were, the top 10 most downloaded free apps. So let's look at these. So we have first, unsurprisingly, is YouTube. So YouTube is a very useful app for watching videos, and YouTube has interestingly also added a lot of recent features to make it more like other social networks. They've added stories. They have a way to direct message people. It's just not used like ever. So that's very interesting. Again, Google taking that top position. Next, we have Facebook's app. Yes, Facebook owns Instagram. So this is very interesting social media app where you post pictures, you do stories, there are some filters, and there are a lot of interesting things in this app. And again, showing Facebook's dominance, taking the number 2 position. Third position goes to Snap Inc. with their app Snapchat, which is a very common social media app. And this is the one for sending stories directly to people. And as they say, it's a camera for communicating in the moment, is what they say right here. And it also, like the others, has direct messaging and things. Now, Facebook, again, with our 4th and 5th position here, we have Facebook Messenger, which is just text and video chat for Facebook, and which appears to have stories, which I did not know about. So Messenger seems to be like an interesting Facebook approach. And then Facebook, surprisingly lower than the other one. So Facebook looks like it has stories as well, new feature, and this is Facebook. But it's the oldest social media app on here for contacting people and doing your social stuff. Bitmoji, again owned by Snap Inc. This is it's a way to express yourself on like social media and texting and stuff. So you create your Bitmoji character and then they can do things and stuff, I guess. It's interesting. I've never seen something like it before, really, this year. Netflix is, I guess, the big streaming app we can see here because it made the top 10 list, while none other did. Not Hulu or Amazon Prime, they're not on here, but Netflix for streaming videos did. And Google, again, taking these positions 8 and 9 with Google Maps and Gmail, showing that a lot of people are switching away from using Apple Maps and downloading Google Maps instead, and downloading Gmail instead of Apple Mail. Now, the interesting thing here is Waze is not on here. Waze is owned by Google, but is a alternative, different app for maps, and I think it's better. I like it. And so I wonder when, if ever, Waze will take over and get onto this top 10 chart. Now, last but certainly not least is Spotify. The only app made by Spotify on here is the only music streaming app. So that shows that Spotify is probably one of the top music streaming apps, unless Apple Music has overtaken it, which is possible. But because Apple Music is already on the device, and none of Apple's apps will really show up on here. But it is interesting that Spotify is the top one on here and the only one on the list. So I find it interesting that of these top 10 apps, there are only 5 companies making them. So Google has the first one, then Facebook has second ones and some more later on. Snap has 2 of the middle ones. Netflix and Spotify make just 1 app. So that's very interesting that it's 5 companies dominating these top 10 apps. So, and those are pretty close to the big tech companies. Google and Facebook are 2 of the big 5 tech companies. Apple is another one, but Apple doesn't really make apps that go in the App Store that people download. Microsoft is not a big player in this game, and Amazon did sneak behind us and grab number 11, but that did not make the list here. I'm Askauer. Thanks for watching. Bye.